Hi, how to deal with rejection? Rejection in a job or rejection in an interview? It's one and the same thing. It's one of the basic fears that all of us as humans have, fear of rejection. Hi, I'm Nutan from ND Life Coaching, and today I will help you to face this fear of rejection. First and most important thing to understand is when you feel that you are rejected, you have to try and understand that it is not about rejection, it's not about you personally. It's about two things to come to match. So you are a person on your own. There is nothing wrong with you, but the requirement of that company is something different because they have some other requirement. You have some other skills. Somewhere the match has not happened. It can be even a mismatch of a personality or the knowledge or skill or someone who has more experience than you. They are looking for a more experienced candidate or they are looking for a lesser experience of candidate or maybe the salary expectations are not matching. So it is not rejection. It is basically what they want and what you have to offer are not matching. Because they are not matching, the things didn't go ahead and they didn't progress. The minute you remove this personal sense of failure from there, things start feeling different. So, rejection is never about you personally. Rejection is because there was never a match. This also happens when you are looking for a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a match, a life partner. Many people can't deal with it because they feel they are rejected. Many people don't take the effort of proposing to someone because they don't want to be get rejected. But try and understand, friends, it's a basic fear in every human being, fear of rejection. And if you don't learn to deal with it, you will never be able to grow and become successful in any area of your life. So the only way is to face it and deal with it. So if you have to face it, this is the first thing which I taught you. It is not about something personal. There is nothing wrong with you. It is because you both didn't match. Second important aspect is after the interview is done, you need to sit and think and analyze what possibly could have gone wrong. Did you not face the interview correctly? Did you feel the confidence level was low? Do you really know you highlighted the right things? These are some crucial factors to be considered so that you can prepare yourself the next time. So, preparation is again one key factor when the employer feels that you're not relevant for the post. Maybe you've not delivered your interview, or maybe the last conclusion which happened didn't go in the right way. So that is why it is always important to analyze every time. Even if the interview has gone successful, it is always important to analyze what went well and where things didn't go well. What is the area of improvement? That is how you'll keep doing well, not only for yourself. Tomorrow you can teach others how to successfully crack an interview, right? So it's important every time when we have a conversation or a meeting with someone, always try and analyze what went well, where you could have improved. Like you would have seen Steve Jobs, he would love to deliver presentations. And that is why he was the person who would deliver his own products. All his new creations, he would go and launch the product. Why? Because he was so passionate about it. He would thoroughly prepare himself. That is why he was so good. In spite of doing it for so many years, he would thoroughly prepare himself. So that is something which we really need to understand. Analyze what went wrong and prepare yourself. The other thing that you can do is always get back to the company and ask them, it's okay if you didn't accept me, but what went wrong? Did I fall short in experience or was my expectation too high? What about the interview or the entire process? Because these days there are series of interviews, right? So it's not just about one person. So what went wrong or what fell short? Once you get that feedback, it is time to improve. Once you work on it, the next time you'll be successful. So, three key things. One, rejection is not about you personally. So, don't take it personally. You'll never be able to come out of it. Second, there is a mismatch. So, you really need to find out what is that mismatch. How can you find that out? When you take feedback from the company, from the person who's interviewed you. And third, you analyzing yourself on what went wrong and what went right. And each time you appear for an interview or give a presentation or have a meeting, always have this habit of taking a feedback. In fact, feedback can be external and internal. We all know where we goofed up and where we could have done better. And practice, because practice makes a man perfect. There is nothing less. If you say that it's so many years of experience, you still have to do it. I and my husband have been delivering workshops for the last 7 years. But each time before the workshop, we prepare thoroughly. And that is why we can see just amazing results with our clients. We get breakthroughs in that single workshop for the first time when we have met them. Even then, they can experience certain breakthroughs. Why? Because we and prepare thoroughly every time when the workshop is there, even if it is the same content. Even before the day we are going to deliver, we actually rehearse, see how it is going well, and that is how we are successful in our workshops. So, dear friends, it's not about you getting rejected, it is about, always remember, it's about the mismatch. So thank you very much for listening to me. I'm Nutan from ND Life Coaching. And if you're enjoying these videos, if there is any bit of learning, if it is helping you in any way, then do subscribe to my channel. You can also go through my LinkedIn posts where I keep posting certain tips on what are the career trends, how can you grow in your career, certain experiences from various clients of mine on how they have really taken the leap of faith and moved ahead, or how they have faced some stagnation. All these learnings I keep writing on the LinkedIn post. So see you again in the next video. Till then, thank you very much. Bye bye.